for me is the decorating of the tree. It's like Christmas, and I enjoy it so much. I don't have a plan when I start. I just start, and usually I start with a spiral and let it flow from there. So I used to use white paint and the tiniest of brushes, which of course anyone can do that, and you can do that, or you can use a Posca pen, and I do find them quicker and easier. So I'm going to start, and then if a word or symbol comes to mind, I will put it in, but I really don't have a plan, so I'm going to start right now and just let it flow, the spiral. Just see where it takes you. There are absolutely no rules about this, just enjoy it as if you were just a kid and you were doodling, which is basically what we're doing, creating subconscious patterns, seeing where it goes. If there's anything you don't like, of course, you can paint over it again and let it dry and start again. I'm going to put a heart right here. Because this painting is about love and lovers. And this heart will have a concentric circle within it, symbolising eternity and infinity. And dots reminding me of my childhood in Australia, which the dots always came from Aboriginal art that I absolutely loved as a kid, and my parents used to collect it. Aboriginal art, Australian Aboriginal art. So there's something very sort of integral to my life, and I'm going to just fill in some circles, and on it goes, and I will come back to you when I've completed or almost completed. I've decided to come back to you a little earlier than that because I wanted to show you a special pattern I love doing. They're like, reminds me of cellular structures, cells, or fish scales, or birds' feathers, or angels' feathers. Fractals, the quantum particles within everything. That's why I love patterns so much. It really interests me how when we rub our eyes we see pattern. I've always been able to see almost codes. Even when I was a kid, I can see codes. It's really strange. When I rub my eyes, I see codes, numbers, letters, hieroglyphs. It's fascinating. I think there's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, so I'm just going to really just enjoy making the patterns. This is a very meditative process, pattern making. More dots. I'm going to draw some straight lines down to the bottom of the trunk. And you'll find that when you do this for a long time, that your eyes will see patterns when you close your eyes at night, or I do anyway. So on I go. More spirals. Another heart. This will be a tree of love. So it's basically just flat pattern, and then eventually we will be putting in the three-dimensionality. Of course, I'll show you, and that's this stage, and once it's finished I will film the next stage, and the next stage will be putting in a glaze, gentle glaze, and then the three-dimensionality, which will be the light and shade. So for the moment, just continue painting these branches, this flat pattern.